Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon, links in the description at the bottom. Alright, so, yeah, last time, Heisme awakened to his archetype, and now we have the power of the thief on our side. And yeah, surprise, surprise, it turns out Morris was the one responsible for the string of abductions in the town. And yeah, kidnapping and selling off children to go and pay off his gambling debts, and apparently also to go and feed some monster that's hiding underneath the castle. But yeah, okay, who is exactly paying him to go and abduct these people? Go and abduct these kids. Abduct these people. And yeah, anyways, managed to find that ingredient I was talking about, the gauntlet shrooms, which can only grow on gauntlet runners. So yeah, I'm gonna need at least 5 of them in order to complete this. In order to, well, just cook everything. Alright. Right now that everything's all squared away, let's see here.
Alright then. Alright then.
Alright, well, before we go and tackle the castle...
Right! Time for the old girl to shine!
Then...
As I'm one of you lot now, I'd like to take on my share of duties. Have you divvied chores amongst yourselves already?
I'd say...
As for myself, well, I'm no stranger to the vagabond way of life, so I can handle most tasks.
That would explain your poise under pressure. No wonder you didn't blink an eye passing through the sandworm's posterior.
Oh god, who told you?
Let's change the subject. And that goes double for you, Hulkenberg.
The exhibition's July 21st. For the townspeople's sake, I'd like to slay that monster as soon as possible.
But we don't know what this monster in the castle is capable of yet. Maybe we should hold off and get some training first before charging in.
Agreed. It may seem like diversion, but better safe than sorry. There's plenty of time to prepare.
Yes.
We won't fall behind if we plan our time accordingly. That part is in your hands. Alright. It's the old castle kid, the old Castletown kidnapper. The alleged kidnapper Heisme appears to have been unjustly accused, but if so, who's the true culprit? Yeah, whatever. Alright, the man-eater in the mine. Let's see, I need to slay the alpha rockworm Valmo in Man-Eater's Grotto, the cave southwest of Martiera. Before it calls in reinforcements, I should take it out with its weakness, ice. I've recommended at least 2 mages, so yeah. Alright, well, guess it's gonna be on mage duty then.
Now then.
Now, how far to run there at then? Let's see.
I think we have a favor to do there.
This is where that rockworm with a bounty on it lives. It sounded like the locals are in dire straits. Seems like this cave only contains not only an ore, but jewels as
There's
well.
much to see.
Pray do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight?
Oh, but of course! So long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Great. Let's
Okay,
move out.
here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
Alright, near us, move out!
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
So?
We could look for clues on those relics Eurus has to find, I suppose. Got any other questions?
Hey, remember?
Stroll was grumbling on about needing to do some weapon maintenance. If you're free, why not join him?
That Luis.
Compared to Sanctism's demographics, it's clear that Luis's supporters are largely Paripus and Rosante, tribes often noted for their physical strength. Yep.
Speaking?
What's the matter, lad? If you're feeling bored, how about joining me for a song? A man could search the world for a place to mark his death, but 'twas in my dead father's arms I drew my final breath. Perhaps that one's from before your time. Sounds a little morbid, but whatever. Between the sleeping quarters and the kitchen, and the runner's surprisingly comfortable, eh? That said, it's a shared living space. I don't mind dust, but any uncleanliness or discarded food is sure to attract, well, them. I must clean diligently. Yeah, do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. Yay!
All right then.
Let's go.
Alright, well, there's more.
Now, where was I?
Alright, let's at least give High Space some of those, some of the cheaper archetypes. If anything, just to go buff up his skill, buff up his repertoire.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Alright.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. Ah, so this is the power of the mage, is it? Then let the magic flow. The strength of any power lies in how it is used. I shall use mine in a way that does not betray my own heart.
My power swells forth.
Alright, yep, the warrior.
I see. Fascinating.
The warrior. This is the archetype you sense from Stroll's way of life.
This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior. To fight as a warrior, leave the front line to me and my sword. We will survive. Together we shall forge a new path.
I have retained my edge.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to High Space voice, so yeah, bear with me here.
All right. All right.
Alright, next up,
I see.
let's see.
Fascinating. This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the wily Justicar, dwelling in the shadows of those who would conceal the truth and exposing their falsehoods to the light of day.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed,
take new form as a thief. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief.
Really?
So this is the power of the thief's soul. I will master its power without succumbing to vice. I will save everyone, seen or unseen.
Oh?
Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please, take this as a token of my thanks.
I found new power.
Thank you.
Here, kitty.
Oh,
It's conceivable. Adieu.
What now?
My power swells forth.
Exactly what I was looking for there.
All right.
Hmm.
Who needs igniters? I'll show you magic.
I shall show you what true magic is.
With sword in hand, I cut a path.
All right, all good to go.
You'll come again, won't you?
Sure.
All right, well, we got some time to kill until we get there.
what's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. The first part reviews the basics. Even if you make a flawless first impression, as the discussion progresses, the other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive. In these situations, issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls. Shock their senses? How would you go about... Scare them. Maybe I'd scare them.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. The basics set to find their weak points, right? So I guess you can apply that you know their weakness.
All right.
And yeah, intimidation's a good tactic. I mean, hey, there's a reason why you're a bit of a brute when you go renegade. Getting someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex, but there's actually a lot to consider. Yeah, a negotiation's a delicate dance.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
Alright. There's something there. Want to make a quick detour before we go on? Yep, let's stop.
Say,
Is this the place? 'Tis more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire of circumstances, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, it is a little out in the boonies. Oh, come now. The air is clean and there's no sign they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more could you ask for? In fact, gazing out at all this green, I find such peace I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
fine.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found the village
That
shop.
reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Eurus was looking for? Oh, why did Eurus leave the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I thought I heard him, old goat's probably dead or something like that. Oh, I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty distinct possibility.
Hey,
Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean this that Ishka Concha with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned, I never thought anyone would actually show up. Sorry to say, he passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly. What you knew, did you? If so, here, this is for you. Yeah, I kinda figured.
Oh.
What's this? Igniter? I've never seen such shape. Couldn't tell you. I had the foggiest what happened to the inventor's heads. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking about him. It used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed the fondness for this place in our sky burial ritual. Oh, let me give you this too. Sky burial ritual? What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where does a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Eurus knows?
this?
Either way, we'll tell him what we learned. So, what do you think?
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's alright.
Lost in thought.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it, trace amounts only, something, a reaction, a reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt this conduit here,
He seems happy.
can't forget a masterpiece like this. I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
Yeah.
We wanted to help you out, nurse.
Why, I'm valley well touched. It positively jokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint.
I try.
And that old fella, seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yep.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them.
Well, not with that attitude.
He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters. See here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Well, no, thank you.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics?
Ooh.
Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travels should be all it takes, so, please?
Well, I mean, hey, if these relics can help us out, yeah, they give you a burst of inspiration, go tune up the Gauntlet Runner, or even call us some new gadgets. I mean, hey, helping you helps me out in the way, so yeah.
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
I feel there is his passion for relics as well as his faith in me. Put her there.
The free-hearted engineer, Neurus. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I'm ready to kick my feet up, lad.
Ah, the gunner. Perfect. The heroic embodiment of the gunner from Eurus.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Let's see.
Well, they're scattered all about, Michael. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
Oh, I do love me.
Important.
I do love me a good treasure hunt, especially with a reward like that. Find Eurus's coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers.
Really?
I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
It seems like Gallica could sense where the relics are. Oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely going to make things way more convenient. Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure to keep an eye out for her when you're exploring inside.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Let's see, medicinal herbs. Ooh, Bagula pills. Let's see, vitamin relaxants. Let's see, fleeting fountain of youth. Let's see, uses while baiting to increase agility by 2. Ooh. Let's see, Orgo sugar. Ah, prevents paralysis. Strength +3, magic +3.
Understood.
That's a practical pigeon parcel.
Now then.
Let's see, what do you want to ask about?
Right?
This village is mostly known for its agriculture, livestock, and carrier pigeons. There is a terrifying rumors about Mount Sierra, but this is a nice and peaceful place. It would appear this village wasn't targeted. It was probably too remote. One thing I've noted is we still practice sky burials. There are memorial service held so the soul of the deceased can ascend to the skies and soar like a bird. Sancticism will have the same hold out here as it does in the capital. Some say we're a paradise for the perished, where you can be laid to rest as you please.
Amazing.
Did you hear? When is it that anyone now has a chance to become king? It's absurd. What kind of fool volunteers himself for all that trouble?
Whoa.
You never know. Maybe there's one closer than you think. What's with that look?
What is it?
Humans? Nah, I don't know a thing about them here. But if we're attacked, I hear Captain Louise will hunt them down for us.
Oh.
Don't count on rumors. At the end of the day, you may need to be prepared to defend your own life. Alright, I think we're good here. Well, we got what we came for. Alright, let's continue our trip.
Hey.
Alright, let's head back to the runner.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
All right.
This is the Valmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood.
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so that people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave this situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck those worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them, and the little lava too! What has gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task? I think the mere mention of Valmo sends his mind back to that dinner table. Come on, let's press on. Oh, Stolas, get over it, man. Just a second. I said something. This feeling, it's... Is there something there?
So, hey.
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Eurus was looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Remember, we just need to take down the big one. The soldiers and locals should be able to handle the rest on their own. Though I'm sure they wouldn't mind if we culled the monster population a bit while we're at it. Let's do what we can. Man-Eater's Grotto. A natural cave near Martiera. Complex tunnels dug by giant sandworms that span in all directions, and the strange network soon came to be populated by monsters of all kinds. Martiera locals know to keep their distance, but it's not uncommon for oblivious travelers to venture in seeking shelter from the heat, never to be seen again. Let's see, Camaro. A small farming village, southeast of Martiera that enjoys stable weather throughout the year, allowing agriculture and carrier pigeon husbandry to thrive. Slightly beyond the capital's influence due to its remote location, the village's long-standing, deeply rooted religious views. People can freely choose their method of burial upon their death, including excarnation with a sky burial, and as a result, Camaro is often called a paradise for the dead. Travelers are struck by nostalgia at seeing it as idyllic pastoral sites, as it attracts new residents by its unique burials.
Speaking of
Man-Eater's Grotto, is it? A name intent on warning travelers of the dangers within. Let us see if we can make this place a touch more welcoming. I suppose the army is too preoccupied with other matters and cannot attend to this place. Perhaps we may lend a hand. I've already finished preparing, just give the word.
We cannot let this Valmo be and allow the city to decline because of it. Let us vanquish it here and now. I stand ready to head it at any time. Yeah, it's all well and good, but first...
Where was I?
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me, should you want to study it.
Welcome.
And yep, the Gunner. Employs long-range pierce attacks seems effective even for the back row. Also adept to dealer status ailments. Ooh, this guy looks eccentric. Covers HP each time an enemy stunned or defeated. Let's see. The Origin Gunner archetype. Despite attacking from the back row, the Gunner can inflict both long-range pierce attacks and status ailments upon enemies at no penalty. Conversely, its endurance, growth, and defense are poor. And that is a good armor camp fix.
I see. Fascinating.
The Gunner. This is the archetype you sense from Eurus' way of life.
Yes, right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the Trailblazer, who uses technology and innovation to forge a path forward, in the name of the people which serve and hearten.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Gunner.
Really?
So this is the power of the Gunner's soul. I shall pierce through enemies at range. I will not avert my eyes, not from the fight and not from reality.
New skills, new possibilities.
True to form.
I take it you finished studying the Gunner for me. I could stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
Yep, here you are.
All right.
Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where this plate might truly be. But I suspect we must also consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely, it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remain buried. Interesting theory there. That's an intriguing theory.
Alright.
Archetypes were forbidden by Sanctism to begin with. It is a mighty power, after all. For sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continued my research day after day with no results to show for it. Stuck in this place, continuing on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth, those days were some of the hardest I've known. How could a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane?
Quite frankly, I'm kind of surprised you aren't just bouncing off the wall, screaming on the top of your lungs from that perspective.
But...
However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn.
it's conceivable.
Only when my research on archetypes, on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then I might escape the king's curse and leave this place.
Well, in that case, I'll definitely help you out there.
Right.
Then I'll help you.
Oh.
The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more your words of support touch my heart.
Regards.
I will count on you as before. as a comrade in vision and in ambition. The scholar in search of utopia. More, within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to
A
blossom.
new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
You are the key to escape.
And now, the Magic Seeker.
Now then.
This foreign thing, joy, that courses through me. But you need a power to oppose such hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. The growth of a heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. I hope this task will prove meaningful to you.
This one's important.
Chapter 2, Solitude. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage. I should raise the merchant archetype to rank 15.
I have faith in you.
I believe in you. I trust that you will fulfill your promise to me.
Ah, just to rank 15, eh? Give me a second.
I have a few skills. What now?
Let's see, Innocent Crossbow, Squire's Bracelet, Courier's Anklet, and Polarity Magnet. Alright. The merchant at 15.
Would you look at this?
I see you've cultivated the merchant. Another task done. At this rate, you'll be able to stand against Luis, nemesis to our ideals.
Incredible.
All right.
Yeah.
Not only that.
Thanks to you, I've recalled an important memory. It concerns the fantasy novel.
Oh, I want to hear this. Tell us, what did you remember?
I was once on a journey myself, like you. I had passed through many different cities in the course of my travels.
In truth.
As I journeyed, I wrote of my experiences, and this travelogue became the foundation of my fantasy novel.
Oh. Is that so?
Is that so?
Yes.
That fantasy novel is all the hopes and dreams of my travels made manifest. I've also learned and endured painful truths. They've served to remind me just how important dreams are to our lives. If that novel has been a source of support for you, the pain of writing it was worth it.
Incredible.
You deserve high praise. Such a novel is worthy of worship.
Calm now, that's a bit excessive.
An author secretly hopes to hear that, but still. Oh, come on, a little flattery goes a long way, bud.
Still, how nostalgic. I had completely forgotten of my travels. I wonder if those I met in the outside world then are all faring well. I hope one day I may live beneath the same sky as them once more.
But...
I shudder to think of the eternal solitude you saved me from. That I can feel like a semblance of myself again is all thanks to you. At first my reasons were purely selfish, but now I'd like to be of help to you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
May fortune favor your journey.
Allows you to preview all abilities for followers from the main menu. Ugh. You can now check all the followers' abilities even before acquisition in the main menu due to the effects of ability forecast. Truly, you seem like a subject worthy of research yourself, eh?
Now then.
Let us widen our scope and for the next research task by expanding your studies to a larger variety of archetypes. Seek more heroic embodiments and absorb their lessons. In doing so, your own virtues will become ever more prominent.
This one's important.
Let's see, 15 different archetypes. Alright, that's going to be a bit of a tall order.
I can hardly wait.
I wonder what I'll remember next. My research isn't the only thing I look forward to now. My memory itself is a prize to be unveiled.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Let's see, so far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like I'm definitely going to need a little bit of time to grind in there. Let's see, the Seeker and the Gunner.
What now?
Got a lot of these hero spruits accumulating, so probably a good idea to probably a good idea to start splurging a little bit here.
I have retained my edge.
A new power to wield.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities.
Good.
I'm still getting stronger.
Alright, let's see here. Let's see, for Gallica, study the wizard, enemy analysis, increase the skill inherent slots for the mage, phase sight now yields more detail inside a dungeon, significantly reduces the mag cost of studying mage, inherent slots to 4, and can now study the elemental master of warlock. And during squad battles, you may gain extra turn icon. Oh, wow, okay. As Troll is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment, let's see, Grand Fantasy. Slayer of Humans. When Stroll faces a human-type monster, critical hit rate greatly increases. Let's see, the Samurai. Battle Hypnosis. While in battle, Stroll will gain experience at the normal rate. While in reserve, Stroll will gain experience at the normal rate. Ooh. While in reserve, the amount of experience Stroll gains increases. Hulkenberg. Let's see, a new heroic embodiment. Special guard duty. High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. And the Paladin of the Dark Knight. Batman. Let's see. While in reserve. Alright. Heisme, a fallen knight of the Shadow Guard. An expert in Order's dirtier tactics, his life and deeds remain in shadow. When Morris' guilt decided, Heisme opens up about his life struggles. With a wry smile, he mused that he only ever needed a friend. Let's see. Preternatural Hearing. Displays locations of strong enemies on dungeon maps. Let's see. The Assassin. Heron's Thoughts. While in Reserve. And let's see. The Ninja. Greatly increases Heisme's ambush damage against stunned enemies. Ooh. Let's see. Eurus. Engineer and Driver. Once a luminary, he was discredited for his unorthodoxy. Dreams of achieving aerodynamic flight. Lost relics might lead Eurus to discover to further brilliance of rudder design. Having found one, he seeks even more, following an old inventor's notes. Let's see. At the start of the battle on the Gauntlet runner deck, enemies take damage. Ooh! Let's see. Let's see. The Sniper. Heron's for the Gunner. At the start of a battle on the Gauntlet runner deck, enemies take even more damage. Let's see. Scion's Merit. Seedling Synergy. Increases the number of plants that be harvested in the plant culture chamber by 1. Wait, there's a plant culture chamber? Let's see, the Dragoon. Let's see, Healer. The Cleric. Increases post-battle XP. Ooh. Speed Cooking. Time won't elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. Ooh, that is really good. Yeah, I need to get started on Maria, like, ASAP. Let's see. Increases post-battle XP. Chef's Chops. When cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen, an additional dish will be made. And the Savior. Let's see. Katharina. The Pugilist. Fans the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Increases, let's see. Displays the location of items in unexplored areas of a dungeon. Ooh. Let's see. Reduces prices at each city's general store. Oh, wowee! Displays the location of treasure chests in unexplored areas. Katharina will support the party in certain dungeons. Ooh. And, yep, the Martial Artist. Let's see, Brigitte. Let's see, Scion's Merchant's Finest. Let's see, Guild Discount. Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and igniter shops. Ooh. Significantly reduces the back cost of studying Merchant. Significantly improves the exchange rate of the back exchange. It further widens the variety of items sold at the Lycon Magic Association by adding rare items. Supply crate. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Brigitte will send a crate with funds. Ooh. And, yep, the Tycoon. And let's see, Moore. Let's see. Moore recalls traveling the world, and that his novel was based on his experiences. He hopes that Morpheus studies more diverse archetypes his memories will return. Let's see, skill inheritance for Seeker. The Soul Hacker. Let's see, adds inheritance. Increases archetype status bonuses by 3 while channeling it. Ooh. All right, now let's go and check out this. Let's see, this new archetype. Ah, there we are. The Gunner. In times of yore, there lived heroic marksmen who found glory and inspiration in firearms. Their souls together formed the power of the Gunner. Among them, the adept who pierces many foes with one bolt I dubbed the Sniper, and the elite gunblade ace I dubbed the Dragoon. The Gunner archetype is the master of attacking from the back row, possessing the unique ability to destroy enemies from afar. but power that requires significant circumstances or tactics to excel is less flexible in the end. The back row has its own limitation. Let no gunner forget this truth.
Exactly.
So this archetype has powerful attacks from the back row, but can't do much if it's in the front. Not that I really think that's going to be an issue, but...
It's conceivable. Adieu. Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Yeah, I got all those hero fruits squirreled away, so I might as well start using them.
What now? What now? The path of virtue is not the only way. My aim is true from any vantage.
Oh, I bear good tidings. Here's the real skinny.
Yep, equipment that would prevent paralysis. Okay, well, since we got ourselves a whole lot of time done, I'm going to call it a day, and then next time we'll take care of the Man-Eater's Grotto. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.